Evening folks, welcome to Wednesday night. We are heading home time, late shift just finished, and this is the M9 Diaries. Thanks folks for joining me if you're here. We'll be heading on over the road home to Glasgow, so just sorting out the car and then I'll get on the motorway and we'll get home as quickly as possible. So it's been a long day, feels like I've been there for ages, but of course starting late shift it's not really as long as it feels, but hopefully, as I say, I'll be home soon. Looks like there's a couple of wee bits of bad traffic on the way home, so I'll be doing my usual, keep me updated, and we'll be giving you all the up-to-date news. There we go. Not sure why my laptop decided not to reconnect to my phone, but just do that just now, just before we got on the motorway. It's quite chilly tonight. I think it's going to be another cold one, so we'll hopefully be over quite soon. It just does say 7:05, but as usual that'll probably be a wee bit quicker than that. I'll be keeping you going on the way over, keep me entertained and keep you updated as well. So just checking the connections there on my laptop. It's showing up okay. Obviously the phone signal wasn't that great when I came out of the office, so it's taken a wee while for my laptop to re-log in, and it's now completed. So hopefully we'll manage to stick pretty much to the speed limit all the way. If that's the case, to say 7:05, oops, 7:05 I'm due home, so that should be nice timing there. Wondered why my car was indicating a wee bit too much there. Turned out that the what do you call it? The hazard lights, which are the flashers basically, had gone on by mistake. I'd sat my phone down and it had obviously pressed the button, so that's now sorted, not to confuse people round about me. Oh, sorry, my hair. It's time for a haircut, definitely. It's getting to that time of the month that I need to arrange my barber to give me a haircut. Got my hair done by one of my school friends' wee brothers. He's a proper trained barber from Scorum in the Netherlands, so he heads over there every so often, cuts hair himself. Every so often he gets requested to go over, so great barber and definitely worth going to. I highly recommend him. He is in Lenzie, so if anyone wants the details and they stay local to Lenzie or Glasgow, just shove a comment into the box, I'll reply back to you, and we'll get Stuart, the barber of Lenzie, the old school barber even, some new business. Yeah, just having a wee watch there at Lance and Lizzie's new vlogs. Some good stuff there, nice, quite interesting. So that's Lance Stewart, Lizzie Wurst. Actually, I was watching Tanner Fox as well. He was trying to persuade everyone that he was buying a Lambo. not happening. It was nice enough. I think he should have stuck with his GTR. If he still has it, then definitely a recommendation. Having driven one the other week, I'd definitely be having one if I had the money. So if you've got one, I'd say keep a hold of it. It was a very heavy car to drive, but I think you get used to it quite quickly, and the power is a good, it's definitely a good bit of power on it. Yeah, but Lance and Lizzie, they are doing a worst pizza challenge, which was an interesting one to watch. So I met some really weird and wonderful toppings, and then still not sure why Lance smacked his head off the desk at the end of it, but they do some weird and wonderful challenges on their vlogs. It would be good. Unfortunately, while I'm driving, it makes it really hard to do. I dare say if I'm sitting in traffic I could probably do it, but apart from that, it's just a case of work your way through and have myself to entertain you while we head over. So, pardon me. Yeah, it must be quite good. These guys are doing like 10-20 minute vlogs, which is excellent. Just small vlogs for the day, and probably helps people watching them. My vlog, an hour long, might put a lot of people off, but see if you flick through, you'll find some great bits in it. I'll be keeping you entertained, giving you some interesting updates. Like just now, just heading on the motorway roads across past Edinburgh Airport Road, past Edinburgh Airport. Just a quick one. There is quite a lot of traffic on here, so obviously it will probably be tomorrow by the time I get this episode updated, but I'm sure if you travel this road all the time, you'll be used to the traffic. That was me just leaving around about 6 o'clock. Sort of gives me a heavy journey home. So, plenty to talk about of course today. We did have an interesting day in the office. Plenty of people in, more people than usual actually. We've got a couple of new starts, so they're a wee new starters lunch, which everyone enjoys. Some nice Greg sandwiches. Doing a wee bit of work on some HP stuff this afternoon, so that was quite good and kept me busy. I've got my boss up next week, so that'll be a good couple of days where we can work on stuff in the office. And with any luck, that'll get the 3 days passed reasonably quickly. Back on early shift next week, so the morning vlog will probably be the dark one. This week obviously I'm on late, so you've got the opposite. In the mornings I've been doing one that's obviously been well lit and a wee bit better for you to watch. Tonight I'm obviously on the way home, so it's dark. It is after 6 o'clock. Because of the way the clocks are in the UK at the moment, you've got darkness coming in just about 4:30, 5 o'clock, so it would be quite hard to get a reasonable well lit vlog. I could always blind myself by getting one of these big LED lights just to video, but no. You are lucky enough to get the interior light, so that'll help a wee bit. It is of course only for the 40 or 50 minutes you're with me, so but it will hopefully keep you enlightened, so to speak. power there. Managed to wheel spin for no reason. The roads are quite slippy because it's been wet this morning, so that was probably why the wheels decided to slip. It's quite chilly tonight, as I said earlier on, so we might be looking at a wee bit of frost overnight, which is reasonably good if I'm not driving in the morning, but I just need to wait and see how I get on, see how we go. We've got a nice wee Merc AMG 8 class there, the new version. Looks quite smart. Couldn't tell what actual engine was in it, but certainly looking the part. Quite a sporty looking car if you get the right body kit and the right spec. Just going to move out a wee bit into the outside lane. Takes you around traffic lights so I can get off and onto the motorway. There we go, so it was an AMG A-Class, so they are extremely nice and quite expensive. So, need to go and test drive some of these cars, get some videos of them and get them on the blog. I'll be doing that probably in the next couple of weeks, just to give you some extra to look at. As I say, doing hour-long vlogs, I could probably split them up, but it probably would take me more time. At the moment I'm sitting with 2 half-hour recordings per vlog, so once they get put together they do come to about 50 minutes or an hour, but hopefully that's not boring any of you. You are free to, of course, hit the like button, subscribe to the vlogs, please comment anything you wish to say. I'll pick them up and mention you in the vlogs if need be. And of course, if you have any interesting ideas for me to do, just let me know. I'll be keeping you up to date with them, and hopefully having a few mentions soon. Still got about 9 or 10 followers. I noticed that the likes of Tana there, 2.6 million, is plenty of you have followers, so please just don't watch the videos, make sure you share them. Feel free to, of course, like, hit the thumbs up button, and please hit the subscribe, so I know that lots of you are actually watching them and have some interest. If folk think it will help if I cut them down a wee bit, then I could spend a wee bit more time, just cut out the blank bits, give you a wee bit less chat, and give you a wee bit more car views. Could also keep some of the front facing camera in, which I've not managed to include any footage yet. I do have a front facing dash cam, which I've actually just turned on for this drive. So yeah, I could put some of that in. Gives you an idea of what I'm seeing from the windscreen, and it gives you an idea of some of the idiotic driving I get on the way in and out of work during the day. So everything does help. I know that folk like a few driving videos, and me talking through them is probably not the most interesting thing, but I'm hoping the camera's wide enough view that you maybe get a wee bit of a view from behind me. Probably not during the dark recordings, because round about me you've obviously got no sun, but maybe in the times in the mornings and also in the afternoons when it is quite well lit, you might get some decent footage. Also, of course, my suction cup stand will be arriving soon, so maybe by then I'll be able to put the camera on a decent vantage point and give you a better view than you've got just now. At the moment the camera still turns round a few times during the journey, but I'm sure that just gives you a wee bit of a better view occasionally. This morning a review out the passenger window for about 2 minutes, so that'll help you out. So heading home tonight to make some piri prawns. Looking forward to some nice tasty food. And maybe some banana bread to finish off. Making the banana bread's been good, still reasonably soft after 2 or 3 days. So I think we have to do that every so often just to keep things going. We did buy a nice mixer to use, so better off just using it. It means then we're not wasting the money by sitting there doing nothing. There is nothing worse than that. There we go, so we're just heading down the M9 now. We are on the main road home. Shouldn't be too long. We've got about just half an hour until I actually get back to Lenzie, which is obviously on the west coast of Scotland. Slightly north of Glasgow, so we're in that area, and given us a reasonable speed, as I say, we'll be home in good time. Just heading now past the Road Bridge off ramp, so a few people coming on here just now. Not making it busy enough that the traffic's going to slow me down. Does always help if you manage to keep going. The M9 itself can be reasonably busy. We've been lucky on the vlogs that you've only got about 1 or 2 patches where I've been stuck in traffic having to car spot and make reasonably good conversation. It's just like you're my travel companion for the ever long journey home, but I don't mind. It's always good to talk to people, and it keeps things interesting. So we'll be doing that daily. M9 Diaries, make sure you share the link to the vlog. And as I say, I'm going to try and get as many new viewers as possible. Start getting some pictures up also on my Instagram. I cannot remember at the moment what my Instagram page is. It's either iFraser or DJ Tra, just due to what I do as a hobby. So feel free to have a look. You should notice, I think my login is a set of wings. That'll be my Berylicious login page. That was another BlackBerry website that I've been party to. So, as I say, anybody feeling like sharing, please do. And I'd like to get a few more likes from around the world. I'll be smashing out these vlogs as much as I can, just to try and get myself online, get noticed, and see how many subscribers I can get in the next couple of months. See if I can keep my voice as well, because obviously talking for an hour in the journey is quite hard. I don't want to start editing the videos, but definitely I'll edit out any sort of smash and bits that aren't interesting. I could do a bit of car spotting just now, but it is dark, so the wee Alpha there, not a big up in Alpha cars, so can't tell you the model, which is no good at all, but you do get some nice looking cars on the journey here. So I'm just going to have to slow down a wee bit. There's quite a lot of traffic coming up in front of me, but still not slowing down too much, just to below the speed limit. Oh yeah, time for bed I think. So yeah, we're just coming up past Glasgow. Pretty much central Scotland, it's right in the middle, and that gives me an idea of how long it's going to take for me to get across the road. So that could be a car on the hard shoulder there. Hoping that we can get a wee bit of extra stuff to put in the vlogs. As I said earlier on, please make sure that you comment, give me some ideas. This is of course going to be a major British vlog, so I want to share it. I am in Scotland, but I'm quite happy to talk about anything else throughout the country. If I'm going to be away, I'll be doing some vlogging using my phone. Do occasionally head down to Reading, which is where my head office is. That could be a daily walk to work, because I tend to get a hotel in the middle of the town and then walk to the office, which isn't too far away. Nice walk along the canal down in Reading, and keep people updated. But as of the moment, no plans to go down south until next year. I've still got some training to do. I'll be doing some VMware virtualization training. That's also going to be a journey away, so once I get that done, I can get some of that up online as well. Not sure yet where I'm going to have to go, or whether I'm going to be able to do it locally, so once I find out, I'll be able to announce that in the vlogs. Also, if anyone has any virtualization experience, make sure you share it with me, and I'll be keeping you mentioned and get you updated on what I'm doing. This afternoon was HP OneView I was working on. OneView is an appliance created by HP. It's a great wee tool when it works. We've had a few issues with it, but the new version looks reasonably capable. So I'll be setting that up on our new blade enclosure when it arrives, enough to get it tested and get our new blade set up. That'll be coming in a few weeks' time, so keep an eye out for that. I'll be doing a wee update on that one. Hopefully by the time I get home, I'll be my other half Diane will be in as well. We'll get spend the night just relaxing. I know she's had quite a lot of work to do the last couple of days, so thankfully most of that's done, and I'm hoping that she'll get time to chance to just sit and relax. She does work quite hard, so it'd be good to give her a bit of rest. Oh, excuse me. I'm really going to have to stop doing that in vlogs, but you know, it does, it's one of these things where the time of the night it is, which means I'm just going to have to keep going, and then, as I say, keep the vlog going as much as I can. Unfortunately I only record half an hour, so we've got another wee half-hour journey to get home. We're just passing Grangemouth in Scotland. Then we're coming up to the Kelpies. I do mention that every day, but the Kelpies is quite a nice wee tourist attraction. It's quite well lit up, so you might catch it on the way past the camera, but the angle it's at you might not, unfortunately. Once I get the proper camera mount, I'll be able to actually move it around hopefully and give you a wee view of the Kelpies, because at the moment it's obviously a bit boring me just telling you that they are red and purple. In fact they're pretty much red all the way through. So two horse heads lit up in red, look really good, but you can't really see them from the angle the camera's at. So yep, hopefully in a week or so I'll be able to get that sorted and get you a wee bit of view of what I'm seeing round about me. Traffic's still free flowing tonight. Said there's a wee queue in the M80, but hopefully I'll miss most of that. It tends to queue just beyond where I go off, so once I get off here, we're at Kincardine Bridge just now, we'll be heading on to the M876, take me up once again to Larbert and then Falkirk, through to Bonnybridge, on to Cumbernauld, and then onwards towards Lenzie. So looking forward to getting home. I'm going to check again if I've got any mail tonight, maybe pop in and pick it up if needed. It started to rain again tonight, so that hopefully will get rid of the sort of coldness that was about when I left the office there. Yeah, trying not to yawn my way through the vlog, but tonight I was up pretty much since then, got up at 4 o'clock this morning, so it has been quite a long day. I don't get the chance unfortunately to rest during the day, so with any luck tomorrow I won't be up quite so early, and see hence whether Gavin decides to come in or not, as he said he might do. Yeah, tomorrow I'll try and get these vlogs edited, get them up online, and that's going to be Mondays and Wednesdays, so it's not been quite daily this week, but it is obviously 2 hours worth of footage almost, so hopefully that'll keep you interested, keep you watching my vlog. I'll keep vlogging, and there's my car just telling me that I need to put fuel in it. That'll be happening probably later on in the week. I'm heading to the office, but if not, I'll be doing it at the weekend. Still got 50 odd miles, don't think I'll be running low anytime soon. There we go, somebody else who decided not to indicate as they were pulling out. Folk like to do that, and folk are going to end up with people hitting the back of them, to be honest. Yeah, sit on the speed limit, do get folk unfortunately who decide to sit in front of you and not move over. I think it's just the way in motorways occasionally. That looks like a new Astra, which is just a basic model, but they do get due for a service quite soon, so that'll be a day I'll probably have to take it into my cousin, get him to do an oil filter change, and that'll be another 10,000 miles gone. The car has done about 25,000 miles I think since I got it, so, but it does well. I've had it serviced reasonably well, but it'll be sooner to change it and get a nice electric car to stop me doing too many miles. And that'd be great for emissions, pretty much zero emissions from the electric cars. But I just need to get a point put in at the house. And that will be me sorted. Passing through Falkirk, heading up the hill to the back end of Cumbernauld, and that'll be me on the home straight pretty much. This bit of road can get pretty busy. Today it looks like it's reasonably free flowing. Quite at anything as interesting as this morning's Lotus Esprit on the way in. That was a nice spot for the cars. There was of course a view of it this morning if you watched the vlog, or watched the vlog when I get it uploaded. So that was quite nice, I managed to get the camera on it. I will try and do that occasionally if I'm sitting in stationary traffic. Got to watch of course, still but again it will be easier when I get the camera stand and I manage to get the camera properly mounted. There's a wee Honda Accord beside me. Going there. So coming up the M80 this afternoon, looks like I've got no traffic coming up on my right. Lots of tail lights ahead of me, so I might hit some of that in a couple of minutes, but it just depends what sort of speeds they're all sitting at. I've just been sitting pretty standard on the speed limit. It does look like I'm getting people below 60 miles an hour, even though it's a 70 limit, so as usual I'm going to be stuck behind some folk on the motorway here. got about 15 minutes or so left until I get to the house. Again, I'll be popping down probably to get some posts. There wasn't any yesterday, but I'm assuming there's going to be some today, so that'll just be a wee 2-second visit, and that'll get me back to the house. Get the dog out for a wee toilet break. She's probably been in most of the afternoon, although my son has been in earlier on, so hopefully he'll let her out, and that'll help. relieve the tension, so to speak. Could really do probably with not cooking tonight, getting some carry out, fancy something a bit different again. Well, I'll wait and see when Diane gets home, see how she feels. She does want to study tonight. I could do, as I say, my piri prawns that I was chatting about this morning, but I'll wait and see. It's just a lot of vegetable cutting, a lot of frying, and some time. So I'll just see how it goes, see if I manage to get away with it, or if I can just purely and simply have something from out the house. Fancy a burger or something tonight, something a wee bit more meaty than what we've been eating, which is quite bad because we have actually been eating reasonably well. Maybe a pizza or something that's not as good for us, unfortunately, but it's one of these things with working till this sort of time. You do find it hard to go home and cook, and I think next week will be the same. When I've got my boss up and then coming home, I've got people to go and visit on the way home and do some work for them, so I think that'll make it quite hard again to cook. So, but we'll need to wait and see. If I can get home in a reasonable time, home for about 6 o'clock, it does make a big difference, and that'll keep things going. But if I get home at 6, it's one of these things that quite often the work can take longer than expected, so bound to cause problems if I want to cook stuff. So I may have to pre-prepare some of the food, or even better, take it into work, prepare it in the office, and then it's ready when I go home, which actually might be a reasonably good idea. No problems in doing that next week. For a wee review on one of the new phones, so see. The DTX60 is the latest BlackBerry, so hopefully somebody will pick me up on it. Hopefully somebody who actually has one. Should be handy. I'm currently using their Enterprise Edition. Unfortunately at the moment it doesn't integrate with the BlackBerry Hub, which is a wee bit pointless, and hopefully they'll sort that soon. But it means that I do miss quite a lot of chat on the groups, unfortunately. So hopefully my wee post there will get somebody to reply, and I'll catch up on that later on. So my fuel in the car has dropped a wee bit this afternoon. Not entirely sure why, but hopefully what I do have will keep me going until the beginning of, or at least till the weekend. I'll get something in on Saturday, and that'll keep me going until the start of next week. See, being an early shift is a bit of a annoyance if I have to stop over and get some fuel. Probably have to do it more on Friday night. I'm doing obviously a booking in the back end of Hamilton, so it's a wee bit further away than the one on Saturday, but hopefully I'll at least have enough fuel to go over there and then look for a garage, just about £5 worth or something. £5 worth will give me probably about 6 or 7 litres maybe. Obviously the price of diesel has gone up, so it's not enough to give me about maybe 50 or 60 miles out of it. It's just about coming off the junction to get off the M80 here. That'll take me off to Lenzie. I'll head into the village. The village is more like a town now, but I'll be heading in, finding out if I've got any mail, and then maybe nipping down to get it. That'll be the end of the vlog, of course, but I have to go and get mail, so should be home in about 10 minutes. Should be glad to get home tonight and get some food, I think. Traffic's at least fairly free flowing at the moment. I'm just going to pull in. The person in front of me has decided to do the same, so it's hoping to get a wee bit here to get off the off ramp, but that's not too bad at least. I'm just about to come off at the moment. Mercedes-Benz in front of me, just a standard one, but he's obviously going to come off at the same junction as myself. Open no one that's decided to push on down the fast lane is going to try and pull in. However, it would not surprise me one bit. That happens reasonably commonly. Yep, there we go. Somebody up the front has decided to do that, and oh, there's two. Yep, so people who decide to pull in, the person in front of me has decided to slam the brakes on. I think that's just because the person in front of them has left into the last second to indicate. Typical. People that don't think about people behind them. Just heading round the roundabout just now. Take me on the Lenzie off ramp. And that's me on the home stretch. Thankfully there's nobody coming round there, but the 220 brake from the car does help. Having a diesel with that amount of horsepower and the sort of torque is reasonably good for pulling out. Two Mercedes in front of me are both sitting reasonably slow. The one right in front of me is obviously probably thinking I'm quite close, but it's really because the one in front of him is obviously slowing us all down. So he's coming the same way as me, so with any luck we'll be getting a reasonable traffic over. If he's gonna... and the one in front of him's now decided to indicate late, which is great. It means we're all getting slowed down by him or her. Not to be sexist, of course. Folks that actually sit at, let's see, what speed limit? 20 miles an hour. It is at least a 50 limit on this stretch of road, so folk like that really shouldn't be driving. What I'm going to do just now is just once again find out if we get any mail to see if I have to take a wee detour tonight. So bear with me. We'll do the old voice box.
Main menu.
Call Mum Diane's.
Would you like to call Mum Diane's on mobile?
Yes.
Calling Mum Diane's.
Got to love voice dial. It's great. Only problem just now is the Bluetooth that keeps dropping off. But oh, sounds like I've got rubbish signal just now. Start again. There we go. Time to try again.
Main menu.
Call Mum Diane's.
Would you like to call Mum Diane's on mobile?
Yes.
Calling Mum Diane's.
Hello. Hello, Jessie, it's Ian.
I don't know what happened there.
I got a bad line, I think, that's why I hung up. So.
Alright.
Have we any mail?
Just the one parcel for Diane.
Is it for Diane? I'll pop down there and get it, no problem.
Alright then.
Okay, thanks,
Bye, Ian.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
There we go, so got a wee mail down the road, so I'll be finishing the vlog off today down at my mother-in-law's, so another couple of minutes and that'll be us today. Hopefully it's been an interesting video blog. This, of course, if you haven't been listening for the whole vlog, is the M9 Diaries. Every day, as I say, pretty much, I'll be giving you a driving vlog from Glasgow to Edinburgh and back. I of course work in the Gyle in Edinburgh, so we're going from Lenzie, just outside Glasgow, over to there, twice a day, there and back, pretty much. So any interesting driving will be reported, any bad driving will be reported, and if anybody, as I say, would like to give me a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button and make sure you get your notifications so you know when I'm giving you an update. I'm sure it'll be pretty much a daily one, but if not, it'll be every second day, so I'll be getting you some updates. I also do some technical blog articles, so make sure you grab them. I don't know what my next one will be, probably the BlackBerry D-Tech 70, which will be the next BlackBerry out. It's due the end of the first quarter of next year. I'll be giving you a wee update blog on that when it comes out. That'll be my next phone change. So currently we are in the middle of Lenzie, right at the main shops, that's Queen's Buildings. So yeah, I used to actually work in a newsagents there when I was at college. That was a great couple of years. In fact, I think it was probably about 7 or 8 years that I worked for them, so I did enjoy it right the way through, from paperboy right through to working behind the counter and opening the shop up. Always kept me busy and work there during the week and the weekends. So, unfortunately that shop is now gone, which is a right shame. I think they just decided that enough was enough. They weren't making enough money where they were, so unfortunately that had to come to an end. But I did enjoy it and it did keep me going through college. So up Beach Road just now, that's one of the sort of main roads between the main road and where I stay, so just have to get myself logged off my hotspot for my phone to help save the battery a wee bit. There we go, so we've got another couple of minutes left and that'll be us on to the next vlogging day. So as I say, tomorrow will probably be a work from home day, and then Friday I will try and get a vlog update, whether it be in the car or in the house, I'm not sure yet. Either way, I'll get it updated, get it uploaded and share it around so you can all subscribe to my page, get me shared about and get me some viewers, please. I want to see my first video to reach maybe even 100 viewers. If not, then maybe 1 million. And if I really struggle, we might be able to get 2 million. If we can get my vlogs to 2 million viewers, I will drive to work with nothing on. There you go. So there's something to work for. If we can share it about, I will do the nude M9 Diaries. Obviously I will have to censor certain bits for YouTube, but I will do it with nothing on. There you go. There's a challenge for you. So anyway, I don't think that'll be next week, but it's definitely something to think about. Make sure you get the video and the blog page shared about. But for now, that is it for me. Thanks very much for watching. M9 Diaries from Scotland. Here we go. Thanks very much. Bye bye.